Hey, I'm Chelsea Woodham, and I'm going to talk to you today about building a registry for apartment living. Building a registry is a super exciting part of being pregnant, and it can also make the whole thing feel a lot more real if it didn't already. But it can also be super overwhelming. I've found that a lot of the traditional registry guides and checklists are geared towards people with more space than the average apartment dweller, and so I wanted to take a closer look at what we would actually need in our space. Our apartment is 2 beds, 2 baths, and 1,100 square feet. It's all on one floor. We do have some really good closet space, which I think is going to come in handy. Instead of following traditional registry checklists, I made a document that broke our needs down into different categories, like sleep time, bath time, playtime, etc. And I also took in consideration where we would be storing these items or where they might be kept during their use. My biggest goal was to cut down on potential clutter while not compromising on what we wanted or needed for the baby. One piece of advice I've gotten over and over again is to use a pack and play instead of a bassinet, and I think this is a really good idea. You're able to use the pack and play as a bassinet while your baby is a newborn and then transition it into more daily use into their toddlerhood. Unfortunately, pack and plays tend to take up more space than we wanted for this situation. Instead of a pack and play, we're looking at something like the Kiko Lullago bassinet. It comes in 2 different sizes and they're both really compact. They have a sleek modern look, which I really appreciate and I feel like lends itself to the style of our apartment. It also folds flat, you can travel with it, and it will store away nicely until we need it again for future babies. Another popular space-saving tip we've gotten a lot is to keep the stroller in the trunk of your car, and I think this is a really useful tip. However, we keep our car in the apartment's parking garage, and so when we want to go for walks around our neighborhood, we'd have to make a trip down to the garage to get the stroller to bring it back up. And with a puppy and a baby, it seems like a lot of extra work that I don't think I'll necessarily enjoy. So instead, we're looking at strollers that have a compact fold, so it can fit easily in our hallway closet, or more likely, be open in our entryway, because I don't really know how often it'll make it to the closet. If you don't have a big hall closet, or a hall closet at all, I think a great alternative is an entryway table with closed drawers or cabinets. That way you can keep things like the diaper bag, stroller accessories, anything you need readily available, and it's not creating clutter or taking up too much space. For nursing and meal times, I plan to use a compact rolling cart. That way I can keep everything organized in one spot and I can move it from our bedroom at night to our living room during the day. It's also great because things like my pump or bottle accessories won't be taking up space on our countertops, which is already very limited. This is also handy because I can wheel it into our bedroom at night for middle of the night feeds and diaper changes and bring it back out to the living room or nursery during the day, so I'm not missing out on whole family time when I need to feed the baby. Basically, with every bigger item, I tried to consider where it will be stored or how I'll be using it, and then built out the rest of the registry around that. That way, when things begin to arrive, I'm not overwhelmed trying to find a space for everything. I've already planned it out, I know where it's going to go, and it all makes sense.